What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt. It's finally time. We're back with Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. In the previous two videos, we finished up the demo, which was all of Chapter 1. Now that we're back, we can finally access Chapter 2, the next missions, and go and discover the champion. So I am so incredibly excited. I have been playing the demo in between, now and then, so I have leveled up a little bit. As you can see, Link is 18, Impa is level 10. But we're going to start by going to Gerudo Town, because I actually polled you guys on Twitter on what your favorite champion was, and Urbosa won by a landslide, which makes me happy because she's my favorite too. So you can also pick like who you start out as in these upcoming missions, which is pretty cool. But I think I'm just going to stick with Link, and we're going to jump right into it.
The Gerudo lived in a settlement in the Gerudo Desert. Comprised entirely of women, they were a tribe of great might and nobility. For her exceptional strength and her ability to harness lightning, Urbosa, chief of the Gerudo, was the clear choice to pilot divine beast Va Naboris. Zelda knew Urbosa thanks to her close relationship with the late Queen of Hyrule. With her party in tow, Zelda traveled to Gerudo Town to speak with her old friend. However, their journey took an unexpected turn.
But why? Why are the Gerudo attacking us?
Urbosa will surely be able to explain everything if we can reach her.
Well, god dang, I hope so. I thought we were a cool Gerudo, but I guess we gotta take you out. Unfortunate, but that's just the way it has to be, I guess. So, this is kind of cool, because, like, we've only fought normal, like, Moblins and Bokoblins and stuff like that so far. It's actually kind of neat to be able to fight, I guess, a different type of enemy. I've been playing the demo a lot, so I've actually gotten a little bit better at Impa, and I gotta say, she might be my favorite character. Although I've only played as 3 characters, so take that with a grain of salt. Maybe once we play as, like, some of the other characters, that will change it. Okay, so it seems like they're kind of weak to bombs as well, which is good to know, so we can definitely use that in the future. Now that I have a little more experience with this game, I will say, the combat system is way more in-depth than Hyrule Warriors. Like, I know I was saying that in the first 2 videos, but now I know for certain that, yeah, there is way more depth to the combat in this game than the first one, which is great. It means that there is, like, so much more involvement as you're playing, and there definitely is way more strategy and, like, figuring out what you have to do to play optimally. And, especially if you turn the difficulty up. Like, I played on very hard, which is, the max difficulty for the game. And let me tell you, it is something else. Right now I'm playing on, normal. And actually, I kind of am over leveled just from playing the demo a little bit too much. So, the game might appear easier than it actually is if you're playing straight from release and didn't import your save data from the demo. But, yeah, let me tell you, very hard it's a challenge. Like, I got stuck on the second mission, like, fighting the Guardian for probably 45 minutes just because, like, there was 0 health refills left on the battlefield, and I had already used all of them just from, like, getting to that point. So, I had to develop this, like, really crazy strategy of fighting the Guardian that pretty much took forever. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I'd still managed to defeat it, which was kind of cool. But, yeah, it's no joke in the higher difficulties, so we'll see how it is on normal for now. I may bump things up, like, if I feel that it's getting too easy because I am over-leveled. But what I think will happen is, we'll probably, like, rush through the first couple of chapters of the game, and once we get towards the later chapters, it'll sort of taper off and we won't be so over-leveled. I did actually go and fuse some weapons as well, just to sort of catch you guys up as to what I did between, you know, the demo and now. So I have some better weapons that I'm using on a couple of the characters. Link specifically has, like, I think the strongest weapon that I was able to get right now. And dang, nice, got that flurry rush. All right, let's finish this person off. Man, I feel kind of bad. Urbosa might be a little bit pissed at us, you know, since we're, like, killing all of her soldiers. But you know what? They kind of attacked us first. They kind of had it coming. Speaking of Urbosa, though, we actually should try and make our way towards, like, the throne room, because, listen, something ain't right here. Like, I know this is 100 years before Link woke up, but the Gerudo, they're supposed to be cool with us, you know? We're supposed to, like, be on the same side here.
Urbosa! Why? What are you doing?
Thwarting your destiny, of course. Princess Zelda. I came back as quickly as I could. Not exactly what I expected to find.
Urbosa?
I hope you're not hurt, little bird.
I'm not.
Oh, yes, you've got some nerve, thinking you can go toe-to-toe with Master Koga! I'll show you! Yiga, assemble! Me excluded, of course.
What?
Yeah, I think I have the same reaction. Also, holy crap, we get to play as Urbosa now. Oh, this is awesome already. Holy crap. All right, it's gonna take me a second to get used to her, but she's kind of fast. I like it already. I'm liking what I'm seeing. But dude, everyone's reaction to that. Basically, okay, so she can use lightning powered attacks too. Interesting. All right, so I guess, yeah, there's like a gauge in the upper left. That's related to like how many lightning based attacks we can use or how we can like charge up our attacks with lightning. Interesting. But yeah, like everyone's reaction to that, like Master Koga showing up. Also, his subtitle was the top banana. Like, bruh. He also tried to pull, oh, well, that did not work at all. I really tried to freeze that guy, but I guess that was too far away. That is one thing I'm really, really bad at, is like judging the distance on the whole runes with the Sheikah Slate. Because, like, I swear, sometimes you can, like, get enemies across the field, like, no problem. But other times, you have to be, like, right up next to them. I will mention, though, that each character, the way they interact with the Sheikah Slate is a little bit different. So, like, depending on who you're playing as, if you try to use bombs, for example, you know, Link tosses them, whereas Zelda sort of has, like, this remote control, like, crawly bomb thing. Impa has, like, a swirly explosion. So each character has their own unique interactions, and that might also affect, like, how far away they can actually use the slate. I'm not too sure. I'd have to, like, sort of look into that further. But, yeah, I think it's so funny how this man, like, tried to pull an Avengers Assemble and then just, like, ran away, like, after all of his guys showed up. But, I mean, I guess it makes sense that, like, we're fighting the Yiga now, but I really did not expect to see them show up this early on. So, this is kind of cool now. And I gotta say, it is just awesome to play as the champions again, to see them in action, to hear their voices. Like, it's been so long, I feel like, and I just love these characters so much. Like, even though we only saw a little tiny bit of them in Breath of the Wild, I always thought they were so cool, and I'm glad we get to see more of them. Speaking of voices, though, and some of you might kill me for this, but I actually kind of forgot. Did Master Koga have a voice in Breath of the Wild? Like, I know he made, like, grunts and other noises and stuff like that, but I honestly do not remember if he was fully voice acted. He probably was, considering a lot of, like, the major player characters in that game were. And even though he was kind of like a jokey character, he still sort of had a bigger role, so he might have been voice acted. I just honestly cannot remember. So, hearing his voice was kind of like a shock to me, at least, just because I was like, whoa, is this something new? But it might not be. Alright, so wow, this map is pretty big, and there seems like there is a lot of enemies over in that corner there, so we should probably go and check that out. I kind of wish there was a way to, like, toggle in and out the zoom on the map. There might actually be a way to do that. I should probably look at, like, the controls of the settings a little bit later, just so I don't get lost, but I mean, how could I get lost? I've been through Gerudo Town 100 times before, and hey, look at that. We found ourselves a Korok. Oh boy. You know, I still have no idea, like, what those actually do in this game. I have seen, like, gameplay and, like, trailers and stuff that included Hess too, so I'm assuming he's going to show up at some point, so collecting the Korok seeds now, probably a good idea. I should mention that I did find a few more of them as I was, like, going through the demo, because there was, like, a bunch of them hidden all over the place. So I probably should just preface this now. Like, there's gonna be secrets and stuff like that that I miss, and, well, hey, look, another Korok. Good for us. But, yeah, no, there's gonna be secrets and, like, chests and stuff like that that I miss on, like, the initial playthrough. I may go back and show them off on video. I may not. It kind of just sort of depends on how it interacts with the game, because I'm still unsure of how exactly everything sort of interconnects. Believe it or not, like, most of my Zelda LPs are planned out in advance. I think everyone can believe that. But what I was really more so trying to say is, I'm playing this one mostly blind because I really don't know what to expect from this game. So you're going to get sort of my first time reactions to everything, which is kind of fun because I don't normally do that for Zelda games, but I feel like this is like the one type of quote-unquote Zelda game that I can do that with, just because if I didn't, I don't know, it wouldn't be as fun to watch, I guess. You wouldn't get my genuine reaction to things, and I think being able to play along with me, or at least, you know, listen to me or view me play along would be kind of interesting for you guys, maybe? I don't know. Normally I do more of a walkthrough style. This is more of just like a me playing the game and I guess talking about it. And alright, how come that didn't attack? Is he just like immune to my lightning strikes? Or maybe like he spawned in after? I don't really know. But whatever. We gotta take these guys out. They're pretty strong, I will say. Using stasis on them seems to work out pretty well. I wish it did more damage to its weak point meter, but I guess that would be kind of broken. I will say this, the weak point meter mechanic is already kind of overpowered in this game. Like, if you can nail it, yeah, you can pretty much just one-shot any enemy. Of course, usually by the time you get the weak point meter down to the point where you can use it, it's about, you know, half 60% HP, so, but still, I mean, it saves you a lot of time killing enemies, so I would definitely recommend using that as much as you possibly can. Ooh, okay, so that's how Urbosa's bomb works. Interesting. I like it. You can sort of, like, jump up in the air with it, and then do some, like, mid-air electric attacks. That's actually really, really useful. I gotta say, I do like how Urbosa plays. She's really fast, really nimble. I wish her attacks hit a little bit harder, but you know what? She's probably just lower level than I'm used to, because as I said before, I've leveled up Link and Impa quite a bit, so yeah, I'm kind of used to like a higher damage ratio than these newer characters, and Urbosa is definitely lower than those characters by quite a bit, so oh, whatever. We're just gonna have to deal with it for now, and we'll probably level up a lot as we're going through here. Alright, let me just use my special one more time. I like how there's just so many enemies on screen right now, too. This is crazy. There have been areas already, like in the demo, where like the frame rate has tanked, and it's kind of tanking here a little bit, which is unfortunate. Like, that is kind of one of the worst things about these type of games that like push the Switch to its limit by having so many characters on screen at once. Is just like the frame rate tends to go down very, very quickly. I wish it didn't as much, and I wish it was able to keep like a steady at least 30 FPS, but sometimes we're getting like sub 20, which is unfortunate. Maybe they could fix that in a future patch. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I should probably stop like messing with these guys, because I think I actually have to like kill them with bombs in order to like progress the mission, but it's so much fun just like knocking them around. There's so many of them in this small area too, but oh my gosh, they just keep coming. Alright, let's finish this off with a bomb. There we go. It is kind of strange too how the missions in this game work. Oh my gosh. Alright, I was not expecting this. I mean, I know how to fight it. I can use bombs, but there's no like safe, like solid place for me to stand. Can I just not fight this? Because I really don't think I'm supposed to fight this. This doesn't seem like something I'm equipped to deal with right now. It also doesn't really seem to be coming after me. Alright, you know what? Cool. I can leave that, let it do its thing. I'll go capture some outposts. Oh yeah! So giving orders, I figured out how to do this too. So this is actually really, really cool. This might have been like one of the later Warriors games. Like, I think they made Fire Emblem's Warriors, and this might have been like a feature in that game. I don't know, didn't play it because I'm not really interested in it. But yeah, giving orders is really, really cool. So you can send like the computer controlled characters to go and do tasks for you, which is pretty helpful, especially in situations like where you need to capture multiple objectives like this. So I can just like send Impa and Link to go to those other outposts for me, and I mean, obviously they're probably not gonna do both of those by the time I get over there, but at least I can get like a little bit of a head start by having them go over there. Additionally, there's like other things that you can do. So you can send them to different areas to like take care of other enemies. Like for instance, in the first mission, there's like a Wizrobe that spawns at one point, so I can like send someone over there to go take care of the Wizrobe while I go do something else, and so on and so forth. Anyways, before the Molduga attack, what I was saying was, it's kind of interesting how this game deals with like the I don't know what the right way to refer to this would be, like mid-mission objectives, I guess. Because like in the original Hyrule Warriors, like as you were going through, there were various different like things that would pop up that you had to do like at that specific moment, because if you didn't, you would end up failing the overall mission, or sometimes just failing that specific sub-mission. It just depended on how like critical it was to the overall level. It doesn't seem like that's a thing in Age of Calamity, at least not yet. All right, let me... Yeah, they're fine, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I was just kind of like trying to figure out where I am. I'm kind of lost right now, I'm not gonna lie. But I think if I go back this way, I can get to the other side of the desert. Anyways, yeah, so it doesn't seem like there's any mid-mission objectives that are like critical or that pop up that need to like happen immediately. I've also noticed that like the lesser computer-controlled characters, like the Hylian guards, for example, or I guess then there might even be some like Gerudo Warriors that'll pop up, like, or like, the Hylian captains, I think is what they're called actually. Those characters that would like hold on to like keeps for you in the original Hyrule Warriors, like, there's not too many of them. They exist and they do hold on to keeps, but I also haven't seen any of them like take a lot of damage, or if they have, I haven't like been able to like walk in a circle around them to heal them up or like bolster their, you know, attack or whatever. So I think keeps and stuff like that is a little bit different. So it seems like they really did adjust the gameplay a lot in this game to make it similar to Hyrule Warriors, the original, but also different enough to keep things interesting, which again, I think is a good thing. Like, I'm really enjoying the game thus far. Obviously, it does have issues with the frame rate and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I still think it's fun. I'm just happy that we get to go back to the world of Breath of the Wild, see what happened 100 years ago, you know, play as the champions again. Like, this for me is like one of the greatest things ever, just because it's something that I've always wanted since playing Breath of the Wild. So now that it's actually here and I get to like play through it, it's a dream come true, like, honestly. Plus, I mean, just getting more information on the story, like more information on the lore of Breath of the Wild is always great. Alright, so we need to make sure Zelda doesn't fall in battle. I'm surprised the game, like, isn't giving us the option to play as her, which is unfortunate because, I gotta say, after playing Zelda for a little bit, she's a very complex character. The way that all of her attacks use the Sheikah Slate mean that you can sort of activate the runes, like, so, okay. Explaining Zelda is going to be complex because she has, like, 2 versions of the rune, right? She has the runes that, like, everyone can use, so, like, Stasis, Bomb, Cryonis, and Magnesis, like, those ones that, like, everyone can use from the menu like that. So she has all of those, but all of her attacks also utilize the Sheikah Slate, so she has, like, secondary functions where, like, she can spawn a bunch of, ice pillars with, Cryonis, and then you would, like, activate those ice pillars to have them explode and do a bunch of damage, or she can, like, roll a giant bomb, and then you can choose when to detonate it based on, like, how far it's rolling. So, yeah, she's a complex character. I think she has potential to do, like, a bunch of damage if you do really, really well with her. I just haven't gotten to that point. I'll admit, I don't really like playing her as much as some people might. But, you know, I mean, I still think she has her advantages. But, my favorite character so far, like I said, has been, Impa. But Urbosa might be up there. She's growing on me a lot. I gotta say, her attack moveset so far, it's pretty nice. Also, wait, has this, like, changed character thing been on screen, like, for a while now? I just noticed it. Let me get that off screen. There we go. But, yeah, I should save my, like, full, I guess, evaluation of this character, for, like, once we unlock more combos, because that is the only problem, like, when you're just playing with a new character, is, like, you have, like, what, 4 moves for, like, your heavy attack and your light attack, so I guess, 8 total, and then you can sort of, like, combo those together in, like, slightly different ways. No matter how you, like, do the math, though, it ends up being pretty simple. Like, once you get more combos, like, characters become way more fun. It was the same thing in the original Hyrule Warriors, too. Like, getting more and more combos, like, gives you so much more flexibility in how you play the game and just, like, what you can and can't do. And, okay, did that work? That did not work at all. We'll just go ahead and use our special and just do it the old-fashioned way. It's no big deal. I will say that, like, timing Cryonis for a lot of the enemies that charge at you, it's pretty difficult. There's a couple moblins in, like, the first 2 levels that do that, where, like, you have to time it just right so that your Cryonis appears, like, as they're running over it, so you can, like, stun them, and then their weak point meter appears. I always find that, like, those ones are the hardest to nail. Because there's other ones that use, like, Magnesis, where you can just, like, grab their weapon. Then there's, like, the Stasis ones, which are, like, the easiest. And the Bomb ones are also pretty straightforward. So, yeah, the Cryonis ones are the only ones that I really have difficulty with. I should mention that I also got all 4, I guess they're called wands, because, like, they're the things that let you use, the ice, the fire, and the electricity from the Wizrobe. So I got all of those. And hey, a treasure chest. Let's grab that real quick. Money. Let's go. So money's actually really helpful, just because you can use it to, like, fuse weapons and also buy resources from the shop. Which, oh, hey, look, it's Master Koga already. Oh, he's running away. Am I just gonna have to chase him down now? I really don't want to have to do that, but I guess if I have to, I will. Stop running away. You're a slippery little sly fellow, aren't you? I guess that makes sense. That's actually directly in character for you, so that's fine. And you got a ton of HP. Okay, it's gonna... I mean, honestly, I did not even realize he was, like, attacking me. I guess I was just, like, dodging everything. I do kind of spam dodge a lot, but let me tell you, it's definitely a strategy in this game, you know? It's not like Dark Souls where you have to, like, be, like, precise with your dodge. You can sort of just, like, spam it and avoid, like, most attacks as long as you don't, like, time it after or in between the attacks, I should say. Come on, if I get his weak point meter down. We're probably not going to be able to kill him if I do get his weak point meter down. It'll just like take a chunk of his HP off, but hey, that's better than nothing. Ooh, okay, that actually worked perfect. I was almost afraid that I was going to hit the wrong button there, because I've definitely done that before. This music, pretty good though. I gotta admit, I'm digging it. I really am. All right, let's grab Magnesis one more time. Slam that ball right on his face. I gotta say, Master Koga, you're not putting up much of a fight. And what's that gonna do to him? Wow, that did not do a lot at all. I really expected that to do a little bit more. We only got him down to half HP. But you know what? It really wasn't that hard to break his weak point meter, so I can do that again. No big deal. Ooh, okay, relax, relax, bro. I see your bombs, but I also see that giant spike ball that I'm going to throw right back at your face again. You probably shouldn't keep doing that attack, but it's fine. I'm just gonna try and like build up my special. That way I can use that like in conjunction. What is he? Okay, so he's just like cloning himself now? That's fine. Sure, you know what? Let's have 2 Kogas to fight. Why not? I'm sure that'll... Oh god, that is a new attack. Oh, that's cool. I don't... Alright, both of them. Weak point meter at the same time. This is good. I like it. No, Urbosa, you kind of went a little too far there. I know I was the one controlling... Oh, now they're not synced up anymore. Okay, I don't... Yeah, I should probably face the enemy that I'm trying to attack. At least we had a Flurry Rush in. That's good. I have no idea what is going on anymore. I feel like I am all over the place. I guess we can just try and focus on one Koga at a time, because, yeah, I got them. They're not synced up anymore. They're doing completely different things. It kind of made it a lot harder. I probably shouldn't have, like, done that, but you know what? Whatever. It's fine. We're dealing with it. We're just going to unleash our special. That should hopefully take out the rest of his weak point meter, right? I think so. It did not. Interesting. All right, whatever. He's only like, oh no! Wow. All right. No, I was facing the wrong way again. Oh my gosh, dude. No big deal. I think this is the only Koga left anyway, so. All right. You know what? That was just rude. I don't appreciate it. Go ahead. Do your little attack thing. I was too far away again. You know, I should really know better by now. I really should. But screw it. Let's just unleash the special. This should probably kill him, right? Like, oh, so close. So close. There we go. All right, we got him. He's dead now. I feel like I made a lot of mistakes there, but you know what? We got there in the end.
Yeah! How could these losers defeat me?
Master Koga.
Suga, you're late! I nearly got peeled like a banana! Oh!
Forget these cowards. It's time to retreat.
I think not!
Who the heck is Suga? That's a new character, right? I definitely do not remember that character from Breath of the Wild, although it could have just been like any one of the Yiga Bladesmen in the Yiga Clan hideout that like I just destroyed as I was going through there. But I definitely don't remember anyone named Suga, so that's probably a new character. People are gonna be like, Matt, did you even play Breath of the Wild? How do you not know any of these characters that are very clearly in the game that you obviously just forgot about? Hey, we got some new armor. That's pretty cool. And a new recipe. Nice. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right. That was sick.
Thank you for meeting me here. The town is a bit, chaotic, shall we say.
Of course, Urbosa. We'd meet you anywhere.
You know about the Yiga Clan, I trust. Sheikah traitors working in the shadows to revive Calamity Ganon. Those lowlifes have been wreaking havoc here in Gerudo Canyon. How long can we stand by and watch them get away with it? No longer, I say. I will pilot this divine beast. You are precious to me, and you need my help. I cannot refuse.
Thank you, Urbosa. As Princess of Hyrule, I too will carry out my sworn duty.
Little bird. However I am able to support you, I will. Just say the word.
So, you turned and fled. Is that it?
Well, if they hadn't interrupted me...
It seems that, as low as my expectations of you were, I was overly optimistic.
What?
Well, no matter. My harbinger, show me the future. Oh! Yes. The future, as it will and must be. I will not allow anyone to alter its course.
Okay, now things are getting interesting. We still don't know who that character is, but we know there's also now another mini egg guardian that also has the ability to like either see the future or open portals to the future or something like that. So, oh man, things are starting to heat up. I'm glad I did that mission first just for the story alone. Jeez. Alright, so Urbosa, the Gerudo Tempest, the chief of the Gerudo who possesses the power to command lightning itself. She was close friends with the late queen of Hyrule. Now, she's entrusted with piloting divine beast Von Boris. Alright, and let me guess, that's going to open up a whole bunch of new things for us. Very nice, very nice. I'm looking forward to doing all of these. Like, I cannot wait. Oh, it wants us to go to Zoro's domain next. Interesting. Also, the little egg guy is pointing up there for some reason. Well, there's a bunch of new things that we can check out, but I think we should probably hold off on doing that until the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.